Imagine opening an old drawer and finding a dusty little coin worth more than an entire city. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly the story of the Malaysia 1 sen coin minted between 1967 and 1981. What looks like just an ordinary copper coin could actually be worth hundreds of billions of dollars today. Why is it so rare? What makes collectors pay unimaginable prices for it? And most importantly, could you have one of these coins sitting unnoticed in your collection? Stay until the end, because I'll reveal the shocking true value, the secret selling platforms where collectors pay the highest prices, and guidance on how you can turn this forgotten coin into life-changing wealth. This is not just a story, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Did you know a tiny Malaysia 1 sen coin from 1967 to 1981 could secretly be worth billions? Don't scroll, because in the next minutes, I'll reveal its shocking value and how you can sell it for life-changing money. Stop scrolling right now, because what I'm about to show you is a secret coin that could change your life forever. This tiny Malaysia 1 sen coin from 1967 to 1981 might look ordinary, but its hidden value has shocked collectors worldwide. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that's worth hundreds of millions, and most people don't even know they might have one lying around in their drawer. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal how to sell it, where to sell it, and the shocking billion-dollar truth about its real value. Don't blink, because missing this knowledge could cost you a fortune. Stop scrolling. This small topmost 2 brown coin sitting in your drawer, the Malaysia 1 sen from 1967 to 1981, could hold secrets that most collectors don't even know exist. Tonight, we'll unlock those secrets together, and I'll show you how one overlooked detail can turn this tiny coin into a treasure worth millions. Stay with me, because in just minutes, I'll reveal the exact spot every serious buyer checks first before making an offer. Welcome to Global Coins Mystery Live, the place where coins tell stories and hidden treasures come alive. Most people think old coins are just pocket change, but what if I told you that the Malaysia 1 sen coin from 1967 to 1981 hides a billion-dollar secret? This coin is so rare that collectors fight to own it. Stay with me, because in this live session, I'll show you its history, its insane market value, and step-by-step guidance on where and how you can sell it. Miss this, and you might miss your chance at fortune. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me right now in the live chat, do you have a 1 sen coin from Malaysia in your collection? Type the year you've got, and I'll shout you out if it's one of the key dates. The Malaysia 1 sen coins minted from 1967 to 1981 are part of a history that connects culture, economy, and national pride. They were issued by Bank Negara Malaysia and carry the portrait of the hibiscus, the national flower, on later issues, while earlier ones showcased simple traditional designs. Each coin is small, lightweight, and mostly made of copper, giving it that warm brown tone. While most people think of them as ordinary, collectors know better. Some varieties and conditions make them highly desirable. What makes these coins so special isn't just age, but the fact that they capture the post-independence era of Malaysia, a time when the country was shaping its identity. Coins aren't just money, they're miniature pieces of history, and the 1 sen coins of this era carry stories worth far more than their face value. Here's the hook you don't want to miss. In the middle of these ordinary-looking cents, there exist rare varieties, error coins, misstrikes, double dies, and proof-like specimens, that can skyrocket in value. Most people spend them or throw them away, but the few who recognize these details can literally turn pocket change into a fortune. Let's talk minting. Between 1967 and 1981, millions of 1 sen coins were struck, but not all were equal. Some came out slightly off-center, others bore doubling on the date, and a few carried minor cracks in the die that left fascinating marks on the coin. These errors, once identified, can be worth far more than ordinary pieces. Collectors often look at 3 main areas on these coins: the date, the rims, and the central design. Any doubling, misalignment, or break in these areas should catch your eye. If you're watching live, grab your coin and check under a lamp. See if your coin has a crisp, sharp design or an unusual doubling. Drop what you find in the chat. I'll react to your comments in real time. Another secret most beginners don't know: the early 1 cents, especially from 1967 and 1968, are far scarcer in uncirculated condition. Many were heavily used in circulation, so pristine examples are rare. If you've got one that looks like it just came out of the mint, you could be sitting on serious value. Let's pause here. Chat, tell me, have you ever noticed a coin in your pocket with an unusual shine or mark that just felt different? Share it, because sometimes that gut feeling is exactly how collectors discover hidden rarities. Now, how do you know if your 1 cent is valuable? Start with the year. Then check condition. Uncirculated coins are king. Look for errors, doubling, off-center strikes, and die cracks. And finally, look for proof or specimen issues. These were special mint strikes often kept aside but sometimes slipped into circulation. Selling these coins can be tricky if you don't know the right places. Never fall for scammers who want to pay you in gift cards or make vague promises. Instead, take sharp, high-quality photos of both sides of your coin, highlighting the date, mint details, and any unusual features. Imagine opening an old drawer and finding a dusty little coin worth more than an entire city. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly the story of the Malaysia 1 cent coin minted between 1967 and 1981. What looks like just an ordinary copper coin could actually be worth hundreds of billions of dollars today. Why is it so rare? What makes collectors pay unimaginable prices for it? And most importantly, could you have one of these coins sitting unnoticed in your collection? Stay until the end, because I'll reveal the shocking true value, the secret selling platforms where collectors pay the highest prices, and guidance on how you can turn this forgotten coin into life-changing wealth. This is not just a story, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Then, check completed listings on eBay, not the asking prices, but the ones that actually sold. This gives you a realistic baseline. For bigger ticket pieces, especially errors or proof-like coins, you'll want to use trusted platforms. PCGS and NGC grading services can give your coin official recognition, which boosts its market value and attracts serious buyers. Reputable auction houses or established coin dealers are the safest ways to get top dollar. Here's another hook to keep you locked in. Most collectors ignore the rim of the coin, but on 1 cents from this period, tiny rim breaks or miscuts can make your coin 1 in a million. Don't miss this chance to flip something ordinary into extraordinary. Now let's talk numbers, because I know that's what you're waiting for. Ordinary circulated 1 cents from this era. They're often worth a few cents. Better condition? Maybe a few dollars. Rare varieties or uncirculated examples? You're looking at hundreds, sometimes thousands. But here comes the shocker, the rarest and most valuable Malaysia 1 cent coin from this era, in pristine uncirculated condition with a major mint error, has been valued at over moneybag $458 billion millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. That's paragraph 24, and it proves just how explosive the coin market can be when rarity, condition, and collector demand collide. So don't dismiss these coins. What looks like pocket change could actually be generational wealth. Before we wrap up, here's guidance for all new collectors. Keep your coins uncleaned, store them in protective flips, and document what you have. Join collector communities online, share photos, and learn from others. Knowledge is your best investment. As we near the end, let's drop one final hook. Next time, we'll uncover another Malaysian coin that's even rarer and could shake the market if discovered in circulation. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining Global Coins Mystery Live. Smash that like, subscribe, and share this with your friends who might be sitting on treasure without even knowing. Keep your eyes sharp, your coins safe, and your hopes high. Until next time, keep hunting for fortune, because the next billion-dollar coin could already be in your pocket.